Minister, do you feel comfortable serving a president whose behaviour has been defined by the Constitutional Court as in violation of your country's constitution?
Well, I think the point I would make is that the Constitutional Court and indeed the High Court in Gauteng, none of the findings that have been made recently have required that the president should leave office. They have dealt with other issues and other remedial actions that are required, including the payment of a reasonable proportion of the what's deemed the non-security upgrade.
Let me stop you right there, Minister, because Minister, you've just thrown out a red herring in your first answer. It's not the court's job to tell a politician to leave office. It's the court's job to define whether or not he's behaving in line with the Constitution, and he's patently not. And from there, my question is simple. Are you comfortable serving a president who's violating the Constitution?
Well, I think that, as I said, there's no legal or constitutional reason for the president to leave office. It becomes a political question. If you look at most of the opposition parties, what they're looking at is not just the removal of President Zuma from office, they're looking for the removal of the African National Congress from its position in government. And I think that's fundamentally what it's about. They're looking for some kind of early exit of the ANC, some kind of movement of the ANC from government before the expiry of its term in office, which is lasting until the end of 2019. And actually what we've got is we've got a functioning government that is continuing to serve the interests of the people of the country, and I'm very happy to continue to serve in that regard.
Well, you've just politicised this from the very beginning, and maybe you know something I don't. Maybe Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan is a secret member of the opposition, even though he appears to be a member of the ANC in the government. And I'm mentioning him because he said on the 5th of April, once our actions are seen to be incongruent with the Constitution, we must know that we've moved away from our duty to serve our people and we have broken our contract. That's a government minister saying that.
Well, I think that, yes, there were findings by the Constitutional Court in regard to the Nkandla upgrades issue. And the findings were also backed up by prescribed actions. And those prescribed actions are that there will be a process of determining the value of the non-security upgrades and the proportion that the president must pay, and then the president must pay it. So I think those were the findings of the Constitutional Court. Now, what I'm saying is I'm saying that it becomes a political question thereafter, what happens to the president. And many of the opposition parties, I'm saying, much of the noise that there is around the need for the president to leave office is not founded on constitutional
I'm sorry,
court rulings.
I must come back.
It's founded on a desire to try to replace the governing party, which has not yet completed its mandate, and which continues to serve the people of the country.